Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I will be reading from the r/mi, the asshole subreddit, so let's jump into it. My roommate's boyfriend can practically live with us. So my roommate, 21-year-old female, and I, 22-year-old female, have been living together since we started university 2 years ago. We get along well and everything was fine until recently. For the past few months, her boyfriend, who is 23, has been over every single day. At first, it was just a couple of hours after his work, and we would hang out, watch TV, stuff like that. But now he comes over before his work, meaning around 7 a.m. and stays all day. He eats our food, uses our bathroom, showers here, leaves his dirty clothes all over the place. He even brings his work home and does it in our living room while eating at our kitchen table. I came home one time and he was literally taking a nap on our couch. I don't mind him coming over, but this is too much and it's getting annoying because he's practically living with us now. I do most of the housework since he and my roommate are just chilling. I also pay slightly more of the bills than she does because she claims that she doesn't have enough money, which is fine. I understand that she might need some help sometimes, but this is getting ridiculous. Today I had enough. Before leaving for work, I wrote a note and left it on the table where he usually eats breakfast, saying that either he starts contributing with rent or he stops coming over this much. I left it because I knew he would read it eventually. My roommate saw it and got super defensive. She says that I am being possessive of her boyfriend and that I am being rude by telling her how to live her life. I tried explaining that I'm not trying to control her or anything, but I just want to feel comfortable in my own space. And she said that I should just accept that her boyfriend is part of our lives now. She also said that if I want to tell someone how to live their life, I should move in with my boyfriend. But then I pointed out that she is the one living with me and not the other way around. Then she just stormed off. And now she's refusing to speak to me. I told my mom about it and she thinks that I was wrong for writing that note. She says I should have spoken to them both directly, but I don't want to talk about it. It's embarrassing. And besides, I'm not the one who's been doing this. Now I'm thinking that maybe I did do something wrong by writing that note. That's why I'm asking you guys. AITA, upvote my comment. The original poster here, if your mom is paying for your portion of the rent, then you really should be speaking up. Even if your mom doesn't want you to, you don't have the right to use someone else's property without paying for it. That's called stealing. You're squatting in that apartment? Downvote my comment. For context, Op is 22 years old and still lives with her mom. So I highly doubt that Op's mom pays for her portion of the rent. Also, if she actually does, then yeah, that's weird. Downvote my comment. Your boyfriend does not have the right to use your property without your permission. How is this okay for your mother to pay for your apartment? But when it comes to your boyfriend using it, you have to pay for it yourself? That is beyond unhinged. Downvote my comment. Your mom shouldn't have to pay for you to have a boyfriend stay over every day. That's an insane amount of entitlement. What if OP's mom says no? What if Opus's mom had boundaries and told her daughter to kick him out because she didn't like him? Downvote my comment. This sounds like Appa wants to punish her roommate and her boyfriend for having a loving relationship. Sure, they may be being a little bit selfish, but isn't there a better way to handle this situation rather than cutting them off completely? They could always negotiate terms. This story is crazy because Apik gets angry about her roommate as boyfriend using her property and eating her food. But she's cool with the fact that her mom is basically paying for his rent. If OP's mom isn't paying for the boyfriend's rent, then I think Op should be kicked out of the apartment because she deserves to be homeless. That's what happens when you try to trap a guy into marriage. Downvote my comment. Not OP's fault. The boyfriend is an enabler. He knows OP's mom is paying for his girlfriend's rent, so he's gonna enable her to kick Op out. Downvote my comment. I'm glad Op posted this. I hope her mom sees this and realizes she needs to cut her loser daughter out of her life. This whole thing would have been avoided if Appa wasn't such a controlling freak. Her mom should have taught her how to be a decent human being instead of enabling her to become an adult. Downvote my comment. She's definitely not the asshole, but writing that note wasn't the best idea. Instead, Op should have talked to her mom and asked her to take care of this. If OP's mom had talked to her roommate, then things would have been resolved a long time ago. But OP's mom didn't do that, which led to this disaster. Downvote my comment. This dude is a grown man, and he lets a child pay for his rent. What a loser. He's probably using Op's mom to keep leeching money from her forever. This guy probably has no ambition. He probably spends all of his days playing video games and fapping. If he actually had a job, then he wouldn't be able to slack off all day. Downvote my comment. Yeah, the boyfriend should be paying rent, but I really think this is OP's fault. She should have talked to her roommate privately instead of writing that note. Writing that note showed Op's immaturity. It also painted a target on her back. Now her and her roommate's relationship is ruined, and those are just some of the comments. So let me know what you think. Is Op the asshole for telling her roommate her boyfriend can't practically live with us? Vote in the poll and comment below. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button.